9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
It's TDS Radio, our voice, our culture. This is your man, Coach Block.
And it's so fab.
We
Jesus
done
Christ.
Been around the world. I can't
What?
get my audio. So,
Hopefully it's right.
yeah, hopefully it's right. And I know you guys will tell us if it's wrong. And we want to welcome those people who are with us from Instagram for the first time. If it ain't working, let us know.
I'm sure they will.
Yeah.
Will.
It's live over there. Boop, there we go. It's live over there. We got folks watching over there on the Instagram. So we appreciate that. And we also are here with.
Hi, I'm Obi.
Yeah, what to say? Like, there you go. We got the engineer. OBO. How you doing, O?
I can't complain. How y'all doing?
Good. How was your Thursday?
It was easy. Thank God.
That was easy.
It was.
Okay.
I ain't had to cuss nobody out. I ain't had to fuss with nobody.
Really?
Girl, you had a good
I was about to say, that's why you came in with Jesus jokes.
You know.
Me and Kim are over here like, I hate everything. Fuck everything. You're like, let me tell you a Jesus joke. We're like, what?
Our little buddy was dead.
Yeah.
But you can tell it was good.
So tell your joke.
Okay, y'all ready?
Joke
Here
of the
we go.
day.
Why does Jesus not wear jewelry?
We don't know why Jesus doesn't wear jewelry.
Because he breaks every chain. Won't he do it?
See, is she still laughing like she just?
Chuck was corny.
So tell us how you feel about that joke in the comment section. Because what are we talking about here? Hilarious.
Oh gosh.
Hilarious.
Oh, all right. Oh, I
So-
appreciate you.
So we want to thank everybody for tuning in to another TDS Radio, and this is Thirsty Thursday. We don't have nothing to drink,
No, right?
which we should start doing that on Thirsty Thursday. She got Fiji.
Ooh, no, I got water until they sponsor us.
Oh, and I got Gray Can with a C on it.
Great.
Gray Can with a C on it. Nothing.
I just got planners.
You have peanuts.
Yeah,
Peanuts.
until they pay us.
Yes.
So yeah. So what are we starting with?
We got to do birthdays.
Birthdays. Do you have
Yes.
people on your birthday
I
list?
don't have anyone that's celebrating a birthday today, unfortunately.
What?
I do know that it's Mary J. Blige's birthday today.
I have people on my birthday thing. So
You do?
go ahead and I think we have the birthday songs and on the
It
roadcaster.
is.
So
There you
we're gonna
go.
go ahead,
That's my
hit the
girl.
birthday jam. So let's get ready for it. What's up, cuz? I see you. Thank you for tuning in. So everybody, here's the birthday people for today from my Facebook page. I got Anthony Quentin Barlow III. He is the guy. If you pay attention to my Facebook, every time I post my daughter, he's the one that always asks, "Where's her puppy?"
Is that who that is?
Yeah, him. She's not getting a puppy.
Mm-mm.
Joseph Sparksman, my man from Enloe. When I first came to Enloe, he was one of the guys that I coached with. Cool dude. He now is in Ohio and works with a good friend of mine from college, which that's how small the world is, Jeff Johnson in Cleveland, Ohio. Excuse me. I have also Coach Oscar Wilde, who's celebrating his 47th. I'm sorry. Kathleen Brockington, who is celebrating her 40th. Kiana Williams, who I work with as well, co-worker, is celebrating her 39th, and she is actually in Jamaica right now.
No, that's
So
right.
enjoy that.
Yes, and
Jamaica.
good jerk chicken.
And then Arante Moore doesn't have his birthday, but he's also celebrating his birthday today as well. So those are the birthdays that I have.
And for any of you who may be celebrating anniversaries.
Right. Anybody who's celebrating any, anniversaries or anything like that, Rashid, let me see. What's up, bro? Anybody who's celebrating birthdays or anything like that, anniversaries, hit us up. And we would be glad to announce that. And so one more time for the birthday song. Did the birthday song stop playing? I'm sorry. Oh, it did. Okay.
I can run it back though.
Hey.
Run it back. Why
Run it
not?
back,
Run it back. Run the
it back.
birthday
Hey.
song back. So, for everybody out there, happy birthday. And drop birthdays in the comment section. We want to, You're looking good. You're looking fine, and I hope you have a good time. I don't even know what part we're on. And we need headphones so I can hear it too. But it's okay. So what we got coming up next? We got viewers.
And we have our entertainment news coming up. There's a lot of confusion with Breakfast Club. But we'll get into that later.
I think we should jump in.
Oh, you want to jump into it?
Viewers? I think we should jump in because we have viewers. What?
Yeah.
It's been a long day. We didn't have the day that OBO had.
No, we did not.
We did not have that.
We did
I don't have Jesus jokes that make me laugh.
Make you so jubilant.
Yeah.
Well, kicking off into our entertainment news, I just announced that it's Mary J. Blige's birthday, and she is looking fabulous as ever. She just dropped a new visual for her song "Gone Forever," featuring Remy Ma and DJ Khaled.
What's the visual?
It's her music video.
Okay.
So that just dropped today, and I gotta say, Mary is doing the thing. I want to be like her when I get older.
Mary?
She looks fabulous.
She does at
Love
all
it.
times. I must agree. Mary is a bad one.
Yes. Like, girl, come on, Thickums. And what we all have been asking for is set to release April 18th. A new biopic of Michael D. Jackson, starring his nephew Jafar Jackson.
Michael B. Jackson.
No, Michael D. Jackson.
Michael.
Jackson.
Oh, Mike Jackson.
Yes. But it's going to be his nephew Jafar Jackson. He's going to be playing him, and the biopic is set to release April 18th of 2025. So this is a step up from the Flex one when he just put that white powder on his face. The American Dream.
How many times do we need to hear this story about Mike?
I don't know.
I don't care. Ooh, okay. Nobody cares about Michael Jackson. We've heard about Michael Jackson in exhaustion.
We have.
It's enough.
We have.
Let him rest in peace.
Well, I guess because his nephew looks so much like him, they're like, oh, let's do it again.
I enjoy Jackson 5 all day.
Is this big nose Mike Jackson or is this slightly little nose Mike Jackson?
I don't know.
What does the nephew look like?
He actually looks like him. Like right when he was on the Thriller, cover. Jafar. Here, I have a picture of him.
No, I got it right here. Jafar, what?
There he is.
Oh man, that's medium nose Mike. I don't know about that. I don't know.
I mean, all they got to do is put some old age makeup on them, and then there's things that we could. I don't know. We're gonna
keep milking Mike till we can't milk him no more. Huh?
Yeah.
Poor
I guess so.
It's terrible.
And I guess Jonathan Majors must have heard all of you talking about
Jesus Christ, Jonathan Majors. Are we serious right now?
He heard all of you and all of your comments about you talking about him saying that he wanted his Coretta and that Megan is his Coretta because Coretta
is the biggest fool ever right now. She is not Coretta.
He said that he was only trying to display the utmost respect for Coretta Scott King. He didn't mean anything by it other than that he wanted his woman to emulate a powerful woman. That's all Jonathan is.
You should have thought about that before you got the white woman that you threw in the damn van. Now you want to all of a sudden have Coretta now because your black ass is in the jam. And you shouldn't do that. You know what I mean? Like, brothers, we got to start holding one another accountable. Jonathan Majors, you, sir, are making us look terrible. City boys have lost points because of this shit. Because now you're in a jam. You wasn't thinking about nothing black. Now all of a sudden you got Megan Good, one of the ladies that we all as growing up was like, ooh, Megan Good. You got her. And now we're like, Megan Good. Damn.
That was your come up.
Yeah. It's kind of like how we all felt when we seen Nunu was pregnant by Wheezy F Baby. We're like,
shut up. Aww.
Really?
Well, how do you feel about Ashanti and Nelly now that she's
I think the fellas, we respect Nelly enough to be like, word, but it's also like you went back, like word. So the different inflection of word, like word. Like, you know what I mean? Let's do it again. So like for Nelly's part, we're like word. Mm-hmm. But then when you think about Ashanti's part, it's word. Like, I mean, but she looks happy.
She looks happy.
And
They
they
smiling.
They showed this nigga grinning so hard, it looked like his cheeks hurt. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He is smiling his ass off.
But maybe he had to lose a good thing to realize,
Yes.
know, or however they say, what is it? How you say it? You don't realize
you had a good thing until you lost
until
it.
it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know one thing, but then, damn, how bad is it in these streets for her to double back to Nelly?
Listen, I'm close. I'm about to be my ex. I'm coming back to you, baby. I'm coming home, baby. Because it's bad out here.
Okay. All right. Hello.
It's bad. It's not bad in these streets.
In a second, I'm about to be like, I know I was wrong. I was young. It was the pandemic. It was before my vaccine. Okay, we got other news to get to.
Well, Miss Lisa said, I feel you, Kim. Miss Lisa.
She understands my pain.
What in the world?
My baby understands my pain. It's tough.
That's my boo. Now, boo, what are we talking about?
It's tough. It's tough out here.
Tough out in these streets.
Baby, if you watching, just know.
I don't even know who this nigga is.
Stupid as hell.
I don't even know who. What? Who is
Next
this
story.
nigga?
Next story.
Terrible. Who is this nigga?
There has been some confusion on the Breakfast Club.
Confusion. Breakfast Club. I like the Breakfast Club.
Yes. And it seems like they're still hitting their stride.
Sexy Red in there. You know, she actually looks pretty good because she has to keep herself with, healthy from no drinking, no smoking and all that. She actually looks like a totally different person right now.
And her
pregnant.
skin is,
I just hope she keeps it up. Because she was looking rather ashy before that happened.
Good luck.
Breakfast Club.
Okay.
So there's some confusion. It was actually talked about on their show this morning because there was an announcement that they were going to have a permanent co-host.
That was supposed to be
Jess
Country Wayne's old chick.
Yeah, just hilarious.
Yeah, because she's not hilarious.
Well, she made the announcement.
She's not.
She made the announcement at a party that she was going to be the new host of the Breakfast Club, and everybody celebrated it. And today, Charlamagne and Envy, they were just like, we don't know what's going on. Like, we just know.
Did they ever say that?
What do you mean? Did they ever?
Did they actually confirm
They
it?
did not.
Uh-oh.
They did not confirm it. Only she confirmed it, and there was no official statement from iHeart that was released. At least from what I've seen, I haven't seen anything.
Okay.
And even now, with Charlamagne and Envy kind of going back and forth on the show about it, they're like, "Hey, we had this surplus of people who were just kind of interchangeably coming out, and then it just stopped." And they were saying that we were going to have a permanent co-host, but we don't have a co-host, and now it's just the two of us. And they joked, back and forth, saying I don't just want to talk to you, and it's like, oh, I don't want to talk to you either. But they literally said they're just as confused as everyone else. They have no idea what's going on.
That's a contractual thing.
Yeah.
So she probably made that announcement before the ink was signed up on that contract.
Yeah.
And then they double back we ain't say that.
Yeah. So that looks...
And numbers may have been more profitable with them having multiple guests.
It could have been.
Because, they were getting a variety of listeners because they had a variety of people guest hosting.
Absolutely.
I know who they are doing better than Angela Yee. She's terrible.
I believe it. I do, because if something is going good or it trends the way it's supposed to, you see clips. I ain't seen not one thing of their.
Yeah, she's doing pretty bad. But she did shout out our boy Tuck from the Big Mouth podcast. They dragging my boy for when he said that all men are cheaters and all that.
And the thing is, a lot of men are dragging him as well.
Yeah, because it's like he told the bro code, even though it's one of them things where you're like, nigga, shut up.
It wasn't a secret.
He said all men don't cheat, or all men cheat, and then his answer to that was, which is hilarious, name a woman who hasn't been cheated on. And everybody's like, well,
the men in the comments, they're like, look, I love my wife. I've never cheated. This man is a fool.
Because what man can be like, you know what? He got a point. Everybody will be like,
or don't say anything.
That part.
But there were a lot of men in the comments from what I've seen on one of the blogs that I do follow where they were like, yeah, we don't know what you're talking about. Like, you talking crazy.
Well, so I guess we moved into him with entertainment news. Tuck, you made our entertainment news.
Again.
Here's where I guess I fall in with that one is I don't think all men cheat because I don't think all men have the option to cheat. And that's just being honest. all men don't have the ability to. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for example, like you don't like short guys.
No.
So, you know, there's a lot of people that don't like short guys.
Mm-hmm.
So do short guys really have the option to cheat like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
somebody might give them a chance.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Just find a shorter girlfriend.
Yeah. But then the ones that are like 4'11" want like
they
super
want
tall guys, which I still don't understand because somebody that's 5'7" is like a giant to you.
I like that.
What? How tall are you, El?
Don't embarrass me. I'm like 5 foot. Seriously.
See?
5 feet.
my former coworker is like that. She is maybe 5'1", 5'2", and her ex-husband was all of 6'2".
That's what I'm saying. So is he considered tall to you?
Yeah. Anybody that's like 2 inches over me, you're taller than me.
A legit 2 inches. Because there will be guys that'll be like, oh, I'm 5'9", and they show up like Rumpelstiltskin. And it's like, wait a minute.
You got soles in your shoes, sir.
See?
What's going on here? You giving me toy soldier. What? Sir, don't lie to me. Don't
That's what
lie
I'm
to
saying.
me.
I just think some guys don't have it in them to cheat, meaning like they don't have the game. And then some guys, I just don't think the options.
Do you need game to cheat?
Yeah, you do.
You do?
You do.
Okay.
You do. You got to be able to balance 2 individuals. Unless you're talking like a one-night stand.
Yeah.
And that's just gross.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I don't know. Cheating for some guys, you don't have that game. I put it like this. I know guys who have not cheated. Like, for example, my friend Colin has not cheated. And Colin has been married to his high school sweetheart since college. So, and they've been together since 10th grade. 4 kids later. You know what I'm saying? Wait, 4. Yeah, 4 daughters later.
That
so
is amazing.
With that being said, I do know guys who have not cheated. So,
and is it mainly because they found their person? So it's like, what else am I looking for if I found the person that I'm looking for?
Correct. Because when you get to a point, and I tell people this all the time, y'all know, if you listen to the show, I talk about my fiance all the time. You get to a point where you're like, yep, don't mess this one up.
Mm-hmm.
Like other ones, you'd be like, yeah, take a shot.
Mm-hmm.
But then you get to one where you're like, what will people say if I fuck this up?
Mm-hmm.
Now I got to look at family, and everybody gonna be like, yeah.
I told you I'm taking sides. It's like, bye.
Y'all niggas will go on a trip.
Sure will.
As soon as something happens, girl, let's go on a trip. Fuck him.
You like, said Turks and Caicos, girl.
This is my sister. What are you talking about?
You messed up.
With y'all smiling.
And Miss Lisa.
Next to a Caribbean nigga with abs and bald and tall. I'll be like, I know you. This is my sister. I know you didn't.
It did.
Y'all niggas is
Don't
terrible.
mess it up.
Yeah, I speak good. So that's the other thing. When you find the right person, a lot of guys, I'm not gonna say all because we can't, of course we cannot speak for all, but a lot of guys, when you find the right one, you sit your ass down, especially if you're mature, because you know, like, don't mess this up. Because usually you've traveled down this road of, no, that wasn't the one. No, that wasn't the one. You're like, oh shit, got one. This is the one. And now I just got to don't do nothing dumb to mess it up. You know what I mean? And so, I don't know, that whole cheating thing, and I don't know. In our younger phases, I think everybody has done it. In our younger phases. I'm not going to say like, you know, especially like if you had a little bit of popularity in high school, college, your options were major. But when you get older, that shit get old. I swear to God, they get old. Because don't nobody feel like trying to remember, what do you like again?
My memory's bad enough for one
feelings and all that. Then somebody texts you, you don't feel like being bothered. You're like, I don't want to be bothered by you. You know what I'm saying? Nah. So I don't know. But Tuck, congratulations to you, because Angela Yee, Joe Budden, and Keita from tonight's conversation has all talked about this man saying these things on his podcast. Yeah.
So if you want to go viral, just say something outrageous.
Say something wild. And if you do watch his stuff, just know y'all ain't hurting that man's feelings. He is fueled by your hatred. So the more people be like, I can't stand him. One dude called him Buff something because he always wear tight buff shirts. Hey, clown, he called me just laughing about it. So it does not make him mad.
Not me.
I'm not one of those people. I think after a while, it's like, all right, cut the comments off.
You ain't gonna talk about me.
You know, everybody always want to get to you, big ass nigga. Why you gotta go there? Like, I know I like to eat. I just said something crazy. Y'all don't say nothing crazy. Y'all like fried chicken too. Anyway, all right. What's next on entertainment news?
That is our entertainment news. Yes,
we got nothing else.
That is our entertainment.
We got a lot of people watching. We gotta keep this rolling.
We need to also get into our messy letter, but
messy letter.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Hey, so for the people that are on Instagram, because we have people that are watching on Instagram, this is your first time. The messy letter is relationship-based letters that people read. Kind of, if you ever listen to Steve Harvey's show, The Strawberry Letter, I would say it's
pineapple.
Yeah, ours is Cranberry Letter, because you know we're not that popular yet, and we don't have any sponsors. So anybody want to sponsor the letter, please, the messy letter. So do me a favor. We got because remember, this is not just a podcast. Let me go into the professional side. The radio show is on as well. So we're doing this live streaming, and then also there's a radio show. That's why we have our engineer here, OBO, who is balancing too. I got the stream, she got the radio station. So you can go to www.tdsradio.com and listen to the actual music while we take a break, or you can just hang tight with us because we do got to play some music, and we will be right back. I will put the link for the radio station inside of the comment section, and we will be right back with the messy letter. So please stick with us. We will be back in a moment with the messiness of. Do you want to give the people a taste of the messiness of the letter?
Just yet. Not just yet. You just need to come back.
Is it a long one?
No.
I like the long ones because they be pouring their heart out. All right, so we'll be right back with the messy letter and give us a couple jams, and we'll be right back. TDS Radio, our voice, our culture. It's your man, Coach Block, TDS Radio, here with
So Fab. Hey, y'all. Hey, sorry about that.
And
OBLIO.
OBO. So if you were listening on the radio, we're sorry for cutting the music off, but we had live viewers and we had to get back to them.
Let's not address it. We're just going to get into the messy letter.
Well, because I know somebody might have been jamming like, what the hell?
Well, you know, we got a show to do.
All right.
So our messy letter, this person says that they wish to stay anonymous. Okay.
They always do.
So this is the letter we're starting off. To give context, before the marriage had happened, I had a point of weakness and tried but failed to cheat on my person. Feeling ashamed of myself, I wanted to sweep it under the rug and pretend it never happened. That didn't last long as she found out about it. I admitted my mistakes to her and asked her for forgiveness. She accepted it, and 2 years later, we got married. We had our ups and our downs. Last year, July, she turned off her location, ignored my calls and messages. Me being me, I got worried and left work early to try and find her. I used her iPad to track her down to her co-worker's house, whom I've met before. We had an argument at his house. A few days later, she said she needed to go into work early, so she leaves for work, and my gut tells me to drive by his house, so I do. And I find her car parked there. Later, she says she needed space, so me wanting to satisfy her, I gave in and gave her space, knowing full well that she was going to be staying at his house. I waited from July to now for her to come back with shaky communication at best. Now that I'm at full force determined to get a divorce, she's been declining my calls, ignoring my messages, and pretty much ghosted me. I was hoping for a non-contested divorce as I don't want anything from her. We don't have kids or property together. Am I dumb for waiting 5 months for her to come back before deciding that divorce was my only option?
Yeah, you're dumb. We got... How am I supposed to go with this first? The question was, am I dumb? Yes. Mm-hmm. How do y'all feel?
He said, am I dumb for waiting 5 months for her to come back before deciding that divorce was my only option?
Come back.
There's a lot going on.
I was going to say, come back. Here, I'm old. I got to take notes again.
Okay. Do I need to read it again?
Didn't he say that she ghosted him?
Well,
he said he got ghosted, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, so what the fuck are we talking?
Well,
what the fuck are we talking about?
So I will read it again.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so to give context. Because he had to explain himself.
Context. Explain it.
Before the marriage had happened.
Yes,
I had a point of weakness. So Tuck, if he's listening, here we go. I had a point of weakness and tried but failed to cheat on her. Feeling ashamed of myself.
Wait, see? Tried but failed to cheat on her. So he tried to cheat and failed. How the fuck do you see what I'm saying about people not doing good? How do you fail on cheating?
But then I don't. What gets me is that he said he said feeling ashamed of myself, I wanted to sweep it under the rug and pretend it never happened.
Because you failed. Continue. That's where I got messed up. But go ahead. I'm trying to take notes. I'm old.
That didn't last long as she found out about it. Mm-hmm. I admitted my mistake to her and asked her for forgiveness. She accepted it. And 2 years later, we got married. We had our ups and downs.
Stop right there. This is like church. And stop right there. Mm-hmm. So you're trying to tell me that Sister Anonymous decided to marry a nigga after she caught him cheating?
Failed to cheat.
But she got caught. He got caught cheating.
Yes, she found out about it.
And he asked for forgiveness.
Yes.
And she said, I forgive you.
Yes.
And 2 years later, she married him.
Yes.
Continue.
Yes. Okay. It said we had our ups and downs. Last year, July, she turned off her location, ignored my calls and messages. Me being me, I got worried and left work early to try and find her. I used her iPad to track her down to her co-worker's house, whom I have met before. We had an argument at his house. A few days later, she said she needs to go to work early, so she leaves for work, and my gut tells me to drive by his house, so I do, and I find her car parked there. Later, she says she needed space, so me wanting to satisfy her, I gave in and gave her space, knowing full well that she was going to be staying at his house.
His house meaning?
The co-worker's house.
Okay.
Mm-hmm, the one that she's
now
she's fooling around. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I waited from July to now for her to come back with shaky communication at best.
All right.
Now that I'm at full force determined to get a divorce, she's been declining my calls, ignoring my messages, and pretty much ghosted me. I was hoping for a non-contested divorce, so as I don't want anything from her. We don't have kids or property together. Am I dumb for waiting 5 months for her to come back before deciding that divorce was my only option?
Okay, so we're going to jump into comments because people have commented. Yes. So we have Miss Lisa who says, not dumb, but foolish. Mm-hmm. We have our cousin, Jazz, that says, first of all, you allowed her to go just basically live with another dude. Like, what are you talking about? Then we got on Instagram, we got Maurice at 130 said, once she married him, that failed cheating was expunged. Either you forgive him or you don't. So
I don't know about that.
well, yeah. OBO. What you gonna do to him?
Take everything from her. Get all your coins from her, and just let her go. She's not worth it.
So the Miss Lisa said that ain't just no co-worker. Okay. All right. So he's not a co-worker. He's not a work husband. And you sitting there talking about this was only supposed to be a couple days. It's July.
Yeah.
And now you from July till now.
August,
September, October, November, December. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. That's 6 months.
Yes.
And you still sitting there talking about what is I'm supposed to do? And you now see what I'm saying? Now this man failed at cheating, got caught at a failure cheating. So now you're getting in trouble for some booty that you didn't even get. Ooh. Ouch. And you're getting in trouble for ass that you didn't even get. Now she got you writing letters no more. Should I wait? Yeah.
Should he what?
Should I wait?
Okay.
You know what? Do me a favor. You just stay right there.
Right.
And then you just wait for her to come back. And let's see what happens. It's 6 months, my dude. Yeah. With a coworker.
Yeah.
Now, divorce. Because we know I got experience in all failed shit. Be careful how you divorce. Because you may end up having to pay some money out. So she might be like, for example, in North Carolina, you have to wait a year.
Right.
So she could be waiting out her year for this divorce to happen and staying with old buddy while this happens. So I think by not having contact from July till now, I think we need to just go ahead and get it done. We have Annie that said she had a boyfriend and a husband. Man, that is crazy. And Miss Lisa said, file the divorce papers. She abandoned you. Ouch.
Technically, yeah. I mean, you ain't call, you ain't text, you ain't make sure I'm okay. Okay.
That's terrible.
She might be under a bridge somewhere. I don't know what happened to her, Judge, but she got to go for me.
Maurice said, he said the same thing. Literally just commented 5 months. That's abandonment. Imagine going to go put that on a piece of paper. You know what I mean? She left me 5 months. I don't know where she at. If I was the dude that had to read that, I'd be like, sir, just you really filled this shit out, didn't you?
I'm starting to wonder, like, how terrible are you at life if you failed at cheating and now your wife cheated on you blatantly? She didn't give a damn because she wasn't trying to hide it, and then now just ghosted you. Like, then and these ups and downs, because he said we had a lot of ups and downs. What are these ups and downs that y'all was having?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, this dude sounds like, as my boys Cameron and Mace would say, he sounds like a munch. Like, you are an idiot. You're one of those dudes that think you got it better than what you really have it, and you struck out not once but twice. And now, once you have to go down there and say abandonment for 5 months, they're gonna be chuckling at you as they stamp your paper. This nigga, here, get your sad ass out. You just destroyed yourself, bro. So let's go ahead and get some therapy, because therapy is it in 2024, and go ahead and start over. It's over.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with starting over. Starting over is good.
Do you have comments?
Okay.
From Annie. They can get sued if it's proven that he caused the alienation. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't be careful, because it's not just that easy ever. And especially when he go down there looking like a big goober filing papers against a woman. And then as Lisa said, put the date she abandoned you, and hopefully you will not have to wait a year. Yeah. Oh, come on, guys. See, there's people who still care, because amongst other fellas, you're getting clowned. Like, this story, you're getting laughed at so hard. And that's why we have problems as men being able to, create safe spaces. Because the moment somebody see him, hey man, where your wife at, bro? I thought you was married. Shut up, man. She with that coworker, you say, huh? Because I could have sworn I seen them at the movies.
I was gonna
hugged
say,
up.
do you think he's hopeful that she'll come back? Is that why he's waiting?
Absolutely. That's the reason why he's waiting. He hopes she'll bring her ass home. And
this is what happens when you cheat on somebody that you shouldn't have cheated on. Remember earlier? Now remember, this would be me if I cheated on my woman.
Yeah.
I'd be like, she coming back, right, y'all?
I knew you would.
Yeah.
I had a friend.
Yeah. You know I love Carl Thomas. I'm like they said, Carl Thomas really rode past that woman's house talking about, I wish I never met you, and she with her husband and kids. And he's talking, maybe in another life.
Where you get beat up.
So this is what happens when you cheat above your expectations. Like this woman, clearly you actually cared about her, and then you messed up, you cheated, and then now look at you. And somebody was like, ooh, fumble, scoop. And now you feel dumb.
Because I mean, we know how coworkers are. Everybody got that, especially when you're in a place.
Not
that
at my
has,
school.
Well,
Don't
yeah,
talk.
yeah,
Don't
yeah,
you?
I
Oh
was
my God.
Well, but it has happened where everyone has their work wife or husband, and now that guy's waiting in the wings, just waiting for you to mess up. And as soon as you messed up, he found his end. I'm just saying.
I
don't know if you're supposed to admit that on camera.
People definitely have work wives and work husbands. I mean, I don't. I work.
So there we have people watching. Do you guys have work husbands and wives?
I work remote, so no.
No, I'm not saying
that.
But,
say me neither. I'm my own wife.
Yes, girl, me too, girl. You want me to pack your lunch, baby? Yes.
Y'all are crazy.
It's a thing.
So
I see on TikTok all the time. People like, I'm cooking for my work husband. And
somebody said impeccable discipline to know where she is for 5 months and just be at home waiting and crying. That was Maurice. He said clearly this man can't fight. Clearly. Because at some point in time, I'm a man, damn it. You know,
you want to go in the house and fight this man?
You can come outside.
Every night I gotta fight to prove my love. Man,
what? I ain't fighting over nobody.
I mean, for some guys, like you might have to do, because we're not going to allow you to live this down. And we could joke about it, and we're gonna be friends, and you my boy. But just know, certain conversations when we drinking, it's gonna be like, ha, ha. What you laughing at, bro? Your wife? Did your wife? Hold up now, bro.
And now you in the corner with your lips tight in the asshole.
You got the power.
Yeah. You gotta watch how you gotta step easy around your boys now, because now niggas be like, oh, what you talking about, bro?
But then at what point do you protect your peace? Because to sit there and actually like fight for somebody who ain't really feeling you like that.
You know, you protect your peace by not putting this on social media.
Ooh, okay.
That part,
because somebody knows you. Somebody knows you. Somebody's like, I know that wasn't my man. Was that Tim? Does it sound like Tim still? Because his wife has been missing for 5 months.
And living her best life. What's her Instagram?
She go to Turks and Caicos. Yeah. She's taking the Turks and Caicos. That's what it sounds like. No,
goodness, but you gotta watch out for them work relationships. Honey.
Lisa said, but if she really had not forgiven him, she should have not married him.
That's
Absolutely.
True. Yeah.
That
and
is
then
a
we
good
have
point.
Annie that said, this is why did I get married for?
Yeah.
It is. This is definitely a Tyler Perry
production.
Yeah. He's gonna get himself together and then she's gonna come back with AIDS. Wasn't that the movie?
That was the marriage counselor.
Yeah.
That, and then it also was the marriage counselor one.
And
it
was Forrest Gump.
Oh yeah.
Jenny came back with AIDS and Forrest had a kid with her. Forrest.
Damn, Jenny.
Yeah. She should have went to jail.
Speaking of, have y'all heard about this whole story that's been unfolding right here in Raleigh about a young guy that allegedly gave his partner AIDS that was a student at St. Aug? And now they're going back and forth about who's lying.
They got AIDS.
I've been seeing stories. Yeah.
St. Aug can't win for losing. They done lost their.
You haven't heard this story?
No. This is local.
Yes.
All right. So wait a minute. I need the story because this school just can't catch a break.
It has nothing to do with the school. These are the individuals who
they just lost their accreditation again. You know what I mean? Like, so now imagine being in the school you found out it lost its accreditation and they got AIDS running around.
Well, no, that is not the story.
Tragic. What?
Not the story. So. Allegedly, what has happened, because there's been a lot of back and forth with this story, and I've been trying to follow it as much as possible. There was a young male who was dating a young girl on St. Aug's campus, and supposedly she went and got tested. She found out that she was HIV positive, and that's where it was kind of, I wasn't quite understanding. I'm like, are you HIV positive, or has it turned into full-blown AIDS? Because,
from my understanding, it's HIV.
That's what I thought.
The girl originally lied to him about having it.
Right. Because he was like, I went and got my test done, but then some people were saying that the testing didn't look legit, and this was something that he could have fabricated the negative results because it didn't look like your standard STD, testing printout, where you go and get your results like online, like a My Chart.
If I'm I'm putting this shit everywhere.
Don't do that. This has nothing to do with
it. It has everything to do with it.
It does not.
Could you imagine because HBCUs, people take that's pride. And all of a sudden, because why do we need the story of where they are at school?
Because somebody was being messy.
We didn't need to know what school it was, but since you said it.
Well, she exposed him. She exposed him, his picture, and was like, I'm going to take legal action.
Picture too?
Yeah, because he was saying that she showed the text messages of the exchange between the two, and allegedly it was him saying like, I knew I had it, but I loved you, and we're in this together. And
wait a minute,
but wasn't he? It's more than one person he gave it to, right?
Allegedly.
That's what I'm saying. Like, now we're on campus.
Like, he was just slinging that thing all over the place, giving everybody a gift.
So now we're on campus.
Allegedly.
Now we're on campus, and you out here. I got to eat in the calf with you, and you out here slanging that disease thing.
Allegedly.
She said, didn't he say he was sorry he had it?
But now the word on the street is that she lied and that she was actually texting herself to try to fabricate the story because she didn't want to break up with him. So
then there ain't no AIDS.
We don't know. We don't know who's telling the truth at this moment.
You know what? It's still an L for St. Augustine University.
It is. And Jesus. It's embarrassing. Like, as the female to even go that far to fabricate that, you should feel embarrassed if you're fabricating it. However, I feel like there might be a little truth to it.
All I'm saying is go to My Chart, because you can't fabricate My Chart. So let's go ahead and go to My Chart. And for them to expose, now she hasn't exposed her records. He allegedly did, but like I said, it wasn't a My Chart. It was like some other STD rapid testing sort of thing. But for HIV, you have to do a blood test. So I don't know if this was like a swab or whatever have you, but he showed his stuff and he's like, I'm going to take legal action against her. So it's been a lot of back and forth. He said, she said, so that's why allegedly, in all caps is what I'm saying.
I'm glad I coached at Shaw U.
This has nothing to do with St. Aug.
St. Aug just can't catch a break, boy. Oh my God. I swear, and I'm not even a Shaw alumni, but if I was, I would have to share that story on my post. Like, look at St. Aug struggling again.
People in Raleigh have been sharing it, and it has gone viral. It's been on a couple of blog sites. I don't think it's quite made Baller Alert or the Shade Room just yet.
Now here's
on World Star.
You seen on World Star.
Now here's my problem though. If there is any truth to this, you know how many other people could possibly be damaged by this?
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like that. And so then when we talk about cheating earlier, this is why
you shouldn't be cheating.
Sit your ass down.
Absolutely.
Because imagine making that phone call. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
And this is why you protect yourself at all times. And there's nothing wrong with sharing your STD results with your partner if you want to go that route of, let's do it raw. Let's share testing results. Let's make sure that they're current, and let's be open and honest here, because this is nothing to play with. Nothing to play with.
Not at all.
And you should share your results anyway.
I'm gonna leave it alone because I was gonna go somewhere where it probably can't come back
I'm
from.
gonna say you look like you were contemplating.
I was gonna go there. I was gonna go there.
I don't want to go there.
Yeah,
we should never go there.
Yeah, like because there's so many questions that I have about that, and that is a terrible situation. Because if she lied, who would want to put themselves out there? Because I know as a man, I would never trust you.
No,
I could never trust you as a human. Not even the fact that I can't trust the fact that do you or don't you have anything, but the fact that you would go to the fiery depths of hell to dig this up on a person, you're dangerous. Like that is crazy.
What else you will lie about?
Yeah, what else? How far would you go? That is nuts.
If you are out here and you are HIV positive, you are a horrible person to sit here and put yourself in a position where you can spread that to other people.
And if you apply for St. Augustine, you probably should take that application and crumble that acceptance letter up.
Or just get you a big box of just safety to walk around with at this point because.
Oh, Jesus, St. Augustine's
This
University.
has nothing to do with St. Augustine.
Everything to do with it. They mentioned it for a reason. Are they
only to put him on blast?
Is it? He's a student. Then.
Yes, he's a student.
Then it has everything to do with it.
If I was saying, I'm like, this ain't got shit to do.
I'd be like, bruh, we was just in the gym hooping and you sweating, bruh. Like, come on. St. Augustine took an L again. They are they should just shut it down.
Protect yourselves, babies. Protect yourselves, and also make sure that you're watching Sex Unbanned every other Friday right here on TDS to learn how to properly protect yourself in situations like this.
Yeah.
But there's nothing ever wrong with getting tested and sharing your results. It's a wonderful thing to do. It's a responsible thing to do.
It is the responsible thing to do. And then, so now, do we have any more entertainment news or anything like that?
That was our messy letter.
That was the messy letter.
Yes. And then we just spearheaded into a hearsay. So, I'm sorry.
Because St. Augustine taking L.
It had nothing to do with the university.
Oh, wait. Annie said she lied. He posted his results.
So, yes, he posted his results, but now some people are saying that those results weren't legit results.
Man, this is
a screenshot up there for you.
We can find it. Give me some time. I can find it for you.
We can try to find his.
I can find it for you.
Because that's crazy.
Because they posted his picture and everything. Like, he has been exposed. So if this woman is lying, she deserves jail time, 110%. Because you have ruined this boy's life.
Yeah, that's
hard. And if she's not lying, you have ruined a lot of lives, and you too deserve jail time.
Okay? Yeah. That's where. Yeah. So I think we need to take a break because that was heavy.
Yes. I'm sorry.
I don't have anything. I don't have anything to get us out of there. I'm looking at my notes like, so what can I do to get us out of this one? Because that one was heavy. I'm flipping like Taraji. I don't think this is a great way to go into sports.
I didn't know if you guys had heard about the story, so I was like, let me just see. But all in all, the messy letter, dude, just pull yourself together.
Do we have an unfortunate dating tale?
Oh God, we always have one of those.
So let's do that next.
Okay.
I think those are fun.
Oh, no.
I love hearing about what these do.
My pain.
Well, maybe O has one. Do you have an unfortunate dating tale? About what some of these guys do when they try to talk to you?
Oh yes, niggas is just weird.
Let's do
that.
We'll talk.
So
take a break.
We're gonna take a quick break. And why do everybody come in when we're about to take a break?
Don't go anywhere.
I'm sorry. Don't go anywhere. We have to do the music side, but we are going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back. If you
have a dating story, tell us in the comments.
Yes, we want engagement, right? You guys sit back and watch us, and that's great. We want to engage with you guys. Matter of fact, even if you want to come on, you can say, put me in, and we can send you a link that you can literally get into this show. Oh, we won't be able to hear him right now? Oh, we ain't got it. Oh, only O can hear him because we ain't got no headphones.
No, because then it still has to feed back into the.
Our shit ain't hooked up the right way.
No.
Okay, rewind. Not yet. Not yet. I'm sorry. But not yet. I'm sorry. Can we hook our phone up? We can Bluetooth our phone. You can call us.
Yeah, but only O will be able to hear.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we don't have.
We ain't got our shit together, so don't listen to him.
Oh, see, you know what? We can't take a break. Niggas is talking shit, and I love it. Annie said, I got tales of a broke BD.
Yeah. Annie,
now that's national. Annie, Annie, this is live.
girl.
Don't do that. But if you want to talk about it.
Girl.
Annie, that is not nice.
We don't need to go there.
Tales of a broke BD.
Ooh, girl.
No, because somebody might talk about me because I ain't always been where I'm at. Let somebody be like, and this nigga be like, cut the show, cut the goddamn show. Cause I'm his ex. What nigga ain't had nothing when he was. Oh,
don't say shit about me.
You know what? Y'all are terrible.
Got the snacks together.
So give us a quick break. Quick break, not a break.
break.
Quick music break because we got to do the radio side, and we will be right back. I promise. Please stay with us. TDS Radio, our voice, our culture. It's TDS Radio. It's your man, Coach Block, one half of TDS Radio, and the other half,
So bad.
the Sibs, and we are here with
Oblio. O-E-L-I-O.
All right. Now we about to get even more silly because we are going to jump into the world of the singles.
Yeah.
Because the world of the singles sounds crazy.
Terrible.
So
God,
the world of the singles.
Sucks
It used to be the thing where you be watching your single friends. You're like, oh, now you're watching your single friends like, ooh.
Because I'm AIDS nigga. Like
AIDS nigga, St. Aug, AIDS nigga.
Long story short, yeah.
the St. Aug AIDS nigga. Okay. But
St. Aug, I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying to keep
they
y'all.
the ones that they the one that announced it. And Miss Lisa is not letting up. It is terrible, I guess, out here for the singles. She literally texts
horrible.
Terrible.
Horrible.
I am sorry that everybody's going through these things.
Like, I don't know if I need to have a GoPro or whatever, just documenting some of the conversations or whatever have you, but it's horrible. And so many people out here trying to date when it's just like your mindset isn't ready to be dating yet. So just go and love on yourself, be single for a little bit, date yourself, because you know what, you might realize you don't even like you, so why should I like you?
Yes, that is so hatred.
Yes, because there's just some really terrible, awful people that just need to work on themselves, because it's like you're just not pleasant to be around.
Tell them to heal their inner child. Okay, do they heal them?
Listen,
hey, I start therapy.
Yeah,
it's needed.
Therapy is a beautiful thing. It's a lot of hard work. And there'll be times when you be like, shit, I need to do better about me. But it's so rewarding, and it just puts you in a different, light and perspective. But
it better for what it costs.
So
it better for how much it costs, because I swear for God, he said I said, wait, what? That's a package?
One session.
And my man said it's a couple hours. Man,
can we just do 1 hour session?
I said, well,
but when you think about someone who has to sit there and listen to someone and diagnose them and be intentional, I need money for my time too.
I need my insurance to pay for it. I better tell him I'm crazy, because this is crazy. When he said that, I said, well, brother, I think I might just believe in Jesus.
Some YouTube videos.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and check in with Jesus a little bit more, because they said he got all the answers.
Hello,
because that price is not. I can go to church for 20.
Just 20.
Just 20.
That's not even 10%.
It depends. 10% of what? You talking gross, net?
Yes.
After bills, because these bills be billing. All right, so sorry. Clearly Miss Lisa's going in. She got a lot on the chest, and I love it. She said, "Fix yourself," and came back and said, "Fix yourself, please."
Yes.
So, for those who that do not know, Miss Lisa is my mother-in-law, and she is a phenomenal woman.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And she's not necessarily in the dating game, but meeting other people as well, enjoying life. This is why this is a problem. Oh, if you don't mind giving your age.
I will be 30 in February.
Baby's growing up. Welcome to 30.
Kim, your age?
I will be 36 next month.
Kim will be 36. And so Miss Lisa is, older. We won't drop no names. She just had a birthday not too long ago. But if you want to drop your birthday, Miss Lisa, you can do it in the comment section. But let's just see. These are generations of women from different age brackets who are having issues and problems. And with all the she dropped it in there. Good job.
She look good.
She said, "I am fly fine in 59."
Hey, yes, man.
You see it.
There we go.
Hello.
She is bad. Like, when you look at somebody, you say, "Oh, this is what you're gonna look like at 59." We are winning.
I will never forget.
Okay.
One of my exes talked about his ex-girlfriend, and he was like, if she looks anything like her mother, I might as well burn my eyes out of her.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man. When you look, you gotta look at this is what you're gonna grow up. And once again, not being one of those guys. So guys, don't take this weird. Her father, my fiance's father, is also a very handsome guy as he's aging. You get what I'm saying? Like, so it's not like you looking older and you're like, oh my God. No, like these two parents are parents where you're like, now see that's what up. Yeah. Like our mom was 60 and could outwork men.
Yes.
So it was like one of them things where it's in our genes to be able to.
And our father was a very handsome man.
Yeah, he was very, very handsome man. The dude, anyway, another story. He was very particular about his suits and how he dressed. But we were talking about the singles. So everybody take their deep breath. And who wants to tell their story first? This segment is called the Unfortunate Dating Tales of SoFab Kim, because when she tells me these stories, y'all, I laugh first because that's our relationship. Then I kind of feel bad. Then we go right back to laughing again because the reality of what she is experiencing is pretty sad with these guys, and I can't grasp it. So let's and we have O who has a story too.
Yes.
So let's go into these unfortunate dating tales. Who's first?
You want me to go first?
Go ahead.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
All right. So I had met this guy a while ago. Nevertheless, we were just cool friends, whatever. Eventually he says, well, let me take you out on a date. I finally agreed. Okay, cool. Didn't really care where we went as long as, I was getting fed because I like to eat.
Slide this way and for the camera. Yep, there we go. Perfect. There we go.
Okay. So I get in his car, we're leaving. He goes, yeah, I gotta make a stop. This man pulls up to a hotel where he decides to make a play before the date. So
explain play just for those who may not know.
He was selling drugs, guys. That man was selling drugs.
Before the damn date.
Before the date. First of all, you could have warned me. That's number one. Second of all, you could have thrown me a little something to smoke on later. You know what I'm saying? Because I smoke. You
indulge.
I indulge. Give me a nice little in my hand. But I didn't feel comfortable the way that he put me in that position. I felt like he put me in danger. Because what if that man decided to rob you?
Right.
That was strike number one. Strike number 2 and 3 came when we were actually at the dinner. We're sitting there talking and I'm explaining to him like, yeah, I'm about to go to New York, visit my best friend for her birthday. He wants to put himself in my trip. Like, sir, first of all, we're not even that tight for me to go anywhere else with you. Secondly,
how long had you guys been talking?
Like, we started off as just like friends.
Okay.
First. So like I've known him for like over a year.
Okay.
That was the first try saying, okay, I'll give it a shot.
Let's see what happens.
It didn't past that night. It didn't go nowhere.
So he said, we going to New York.
No, you staying here in Carolina. I'm going to New York and where I'm going to leave you.
Okay.
And it just made me feel uncomfortable because first of all, you're telling me all this other crazy stuff about the last situation, how you ended up catching a case.
Wait a minute.
Yes, Kim.
Wait a minute.
This is on the first date?
On the first date.
Jesus.
You're telling me how you caught a case for breaking and entering.
Oh no!
Into an apartment.
You're a thief.
And you
sell drugs.
And you sell drugs.
And you talking about you want to go to New York
with me? I think not.
Is this car stolen, sir?
I should have asked him because that was the car I met him on.
So hold on. So now he's a thief.
He's a thief
that he openly admitted to, and he's showing you that he's a hustler because he's actually selling right there on the spot. That's the first thing you did.
Didn't even warn a brother.
Damn.
Not what's for.
Damn. Girl, where did he take you?
What was that? It was off of Six Forks. They changed their menu. It's not the Melting Pot, but it was another one. One of them damn restaurants off of Six Forks. I can't remember. I didn't really care for it because they changed their menu anyway.
And so then you didn't even enjoy the food.
Absolutely not. But I enjoyed the alcohol.
Oh,
I did.
What?
How did we end it? How did we end that night?
He took me home and I went to bed, and he went wherever the hell he went because I wasn't going to text you back from no more. And then he calls himself trying to reach out every once in a while. I just ignore him. It's like, you just want my attention. You're not getting it. Not anymore. You fucked that up.
Damn.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Sad,
The
tragic.
fact that he did not tell you that and he put your life in danger, that is insane.
Cuz said, why do guys think catching a case is cool? Like, bruh, this is not Grand Theft Auto.
It's not. It's not whatsoever, my sir. Like, if I wanted to go out the country with you, I can't.
Right.
Because now you have a record. You can't even get a passport. So what else can you do?
And you can't come in my house because you might steal my shit.
And
Listen,
Lisa
you
said,
can
like,
catch
where's the
something.
respect? I don't care how long we've known each other. This was a disrespectful date.
It was.
It was. It really
was.
was.
Yeah, it was definitely a disrespectful date. Ouch. That is a big. I'm sorry.
Boom, 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 boom.
Now let me ask you this: how long was he in pursuit before this being his first? Like, I finally get a chance to go out with her, and then now this is what you show. Like, so how long was he in pursuit of you? Like, to say, like, come on, let's go out, let's go out, let's go out.
When did I meet him? I came back home in 2015 from Charlotte. So like anywhere between 2015 to that date.
So
which
he's
is like
been chasing. He's been chasing a date this long, and this is what
this
you
was
do.
his best.
I'm just as baffled as anybody else at this point.
Like,
because
what? This is where you claim you're pulling out all the stops. Like,
nigga didn't even buy me roses.
right.
You didn't even give
You
me
take
flowers.
me on a damn drug run. Like, sir, get me out of here.
Right.
And then didn't even throw me off a couple of dollars. At least if you're gonna put me in danger, like, hey man, thanks for coming and hold that.
He could have gave me a good old bag of flour right there as far as that marijuana in my hand, and I would have been good. But oh my gosh, these are some beautiful roses. Thank you so much.
Oh.
No. No.
Okay. All right. Well, so
That is
fast.
unfortunate.
That is extremely unfortunate.
Once again, let me go apologize to some of the people I talked
The
to.
fact that that was what he thought was acceptable is truly unfortunate.
And it must be acceptable because somebody else probably thought it was okay for him to think that it's okay to bring you along for all of this. Like,
My man hit you with the I gotta make a stop real quick.
what?
And then we at a hotel. What? I don't.
How sketchy is that?
Oh, the cap. No.
Don't say New Bern.
Oh. By Glenwood, where Pride Tree Ball is.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
He was at a Snooty Fox then. This ain't even.
Was
What?
Oh, this is questionable behavior.
like, dang, you could have told me. I would at least brought my gun. Like, what in the world?
No, I am not coming. Sir, lose my number. I am too pretty to be wrapped up in this shit.
Okay.
Because I'm snitching on all of y'all. Everyone. It was him. He had this. That person in the hotel. They look like this. Blah 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 blah. They was
Somebody
about
in the
5'7" in
bathroom
height. For my freedom,
Okay.
everybody's going down. What you want to know?
I just need a ride home, officer.
Right.
What?
I will turn into a damsel in distress. Officer. Oh my gosh. It was terrible. To hell with you. I gotta think about me.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Don't do no crimes around me. And we get caught. I ain't built for jail.
Right.
I'm letting y'all know right now. I am just like Charleston White. I'm snitching. Don't do it around me.
Everybody's
I promise you.
going
Y'all
down.
get mad at me if you want to.
I
am
will
not
look
built
for the
jail.
cameras. There's a camera there, officer, if you would like to check. And hell no.
Okay.
So sorry, yo. So sorry.
Well, so Fab Kim.
Mine isn't
It's your
that
turn.
bad.
It's your
And people might think I'm picky with this story, but I will
Here we go.
preface it with this. I am very particular about hygiene, especially in this big age.
Oh,
And especially when you're a little fluffy. Because look, when you fluffy, you got to make sure you keep things
you gotta
clean.
hit creases.
Yes.
People be like, man, why you shower so long? You see how big I am?
Listen.
It takes time. I might have to use the hot water tank.
Right?
God damn. But what you ain't gonna smell is no sweat.
Okay.
God damn it. People kill me with that shit. Hey, bruh, why you take so long in the shower? Cause I'm a big nigga.
Listen, get everything. You better lift them cheeks up, get
Yeah.
all in between them thighs that rub together. Let's go.
Okay.
So,
That's right.
you know.
Never mind. The story.
So
Big people ain't supposed to stink, y'all. It just ain't.
So.
It ain't right.
So there was a fella. He was 43 years old.
Oh no!
And you know, we've been talking back and forth. The conversation
Older
was
than
okay.
me? Older than me?
Yeah, 43 years old. And the conversation was, you know, good. He was funny or whatever have you. But
Take
strike
notes.
one was that I noticed he didn't really do too much, you know, and you know me, I'm always moving, always doing something. So I'm like, okay, you have a pretty, you know, sedentary lifestyle. After work, you don't do too much. And I'm like, well, do you travel and anything like that? Nah, I don't travel. Okay. I'm like, well, what do you enjoy doing? I mean, I don't know. I like watching movies and stuff. Okay. Do you go to the movies? Nah, I kind of sit at home. Okay. And then I'm asking him questions about himself. Like, you know, what are, you know, some of your non-negotiables? I don't really know. Okay. And I'm like, well, what are some things that your friends would say about you? Like, you know, having had, you know, your friends, like, what are you like a fun person to be around? Like, what things like that. Just trying to get to know him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what they would say about me.
Do you have friends?
All right. And I'm like, okay, so, you know, tell me what's going on. And he's like, oh, well, you know, I just chill at home. And, you know, it's me and my mom in my townhouse. I'm like, okay.
Wait a minute.
What?
Wait a minute. I had to write that note down.
Look, times are tough. So I don't know, you know. I don't know.
Go ahead.
So then after
You
some
said
conversation,
townhouse. This ain't big enough for me and mom.
after some
I
conversation,
got to
he's
see
like,
mom when I come out the shower, and she in her room with the door open. Now we both eye contact with a towel on. Like, you said townhouse. That ain't big enough.
so
See, look, at least it said you and mom. Exactly. This story is done. Go ahead.
You know, I'm like, okay. So then he decides to say like, oh, well, let's go get something to eat. And he's like, you know, I remember you like sushi. And I'm like, yes, I do like sushi. So, you know, he's like, let's go to Ajisen. I'm like, okay, fine. You know, Ajisen's cool with me. So we go and I meet him and I'm like, we do know first impressions. And I'm seeing you and I'm like, this is what we decided to wear. Like, you know,
what do you have on?
It was like some dingy zip up hoodie and like some corny t-shirt, some jeans that looked like they didn't fit that well, and a fitted hat. And I'm like,
you put that on.
And like it literally looked like he just threw whatever on just to show up. And I'm like, okay, here I am, face beat for the gods, you know, cute, whatever, doing what she does, show up.
Okay.
You know, like, oh, okay. Once again, first impressions. But you know, I still decided to talk because I'm like, things like that can be worked on. If you're not that good of a dresser, I'm like, okay, we can work on that. Mm-hmm. So we're talking, conversation's fine, laughing, all stuff like that, until we get on, and I don't even remember how we got on the conversation, but something about we started talking about hygiene. Mm-hmm. And he's like, yeah, because you know, I only shower in the morning, and you know, once I brush my teeth, and then that's it. I said, well, you done went the whole day. You're a big guy, probably sweating. It gets hot. And then you go to bed and you don't wash your ass and you're not brushing your teeth. You're just climbing in with all of the day on you in your bed. And he's like, yeah, you know, I only shower like once a day. And then, you know, sometimes I go ahead and brush my teeth. Sometimes I brush my teeth.
He really said sometimes.
Sometimes I brush my teeth. I'm like, and you're 43 years old with this type of mentality. So after that, on the day, all I heard was womp, 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 womp. Because I'm like,
trying to get out of there. Yeah,
I'm like, I know this isn't going to work for me because number one, like you didn't think enough of yourself or me to actually like put yourself together. That's one. Two, you don't really have much going on and you're 43. So you're pretty much set in your lifestyle, which is totally fine. You know, I'm not trying to change you, but that doesn't work for me. And then three, you're also telling me that you do not shower on a regular basis or brush your teeth. So hygiene is not important to you. So I'm like, either you're nasty or you're depressed. I don't know which way. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. Either way, I don't want to fix this. I'm getting out. It was nice. Good conversation, whatever have you. I appreciate the sushi. Thank you. I won't be talking to you again. No.
Good job, Kim.
Thank you.
Bro.
Thank you. Oh, just no.
Because that's weird. First of all, like the fact that he even opened his mouth to say
Sometimes.
it was yuck mouth. I don't get out my face. Like, you think you about to kiss me?
And working in the dental industry, I cannot tell you guys how much bacteria lives in our mouths and how important it is to brush and floss twice a day and to see your dentist 6 months, actually 4 if your insurance will allow it, but if you have to pay out of pocket, that would be better, to ensure that your gum and dental health is in check, because periodontal disease is extremely harmful to your overall body because it's nothing but inflammation that travels elsewhere in your body, and it can transfer to your partner through kissing. Yes. So
you know what? You learn something new every day. Jesus.
When I hear someone say that they don't brush their teeth at 43, this big age, like I said, it could be one or two things. It could be depression, or it could be just a simple fact that you're just nasty. But either way, I don't have the time for either of those. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Go get the help that you need, because that's not acceptable. Not acceptable in the least bit.
Not at all.
Let's run it back to let's run it back to me and my mom in a townhouse.
Yes.
What was his explanation for that?
It's his house, and mom
It's
lives
his
with
house.
him. Mom lives with
And
him.
mom lives with him in a townhouse, connected.
Yes.
That's not very big.
It's
When you
not.
get to the second floor,
It might have been the third one. You know how they have the 3 stories, kind of like what we had at the beach. Maybe something like that.
so I gotta walk past mom's room when I got company, and we got whisper, don't mom sleep.
Don't do no jumping.
Yeah. Shh.
She come out.
You're 43. Now, if there was a situation that caused you to have to be with mom for a minute, in, out, but he said that comfortably, as if this is how we, at 43, this is how we're going to do this. Mom sick?
No, not that I know of.
Perfectly healthy mom. I don't think I would have proceeded past that. I'm not even being funny. I get that people are trying to save money these days. I get things are tough. Don't get me wrong. But what are we going to do with her if this kicks off? So now we live with mom, or what? How does this work?
I have no idea.
And I'm not going to make you put your mother out.
Absolutely not.
So
no,
what are we?
Better than me.
Where's she going?
Well, damn.
Damn. Oh,
Where's she supposed to go?
Yeah, where's she going to go?
No, you got siblings.
Damn. Oh,
So get the fuck out.
where's mom supposed to go? Damn.
We'll figure it out one time.
Now, we're also going to revisit. You like to sit at home. You don't like to go to the movies, and you don't travel. This has like a real Norman Bates feel to me. Like this is like Psycho. And the reason why is because you're just comfortable. This is no different than a teenager being at home with their parent. Like, are you asking for permission? You gotta ask mom for permission. Because, mommy, I have a date tonight. You and Mitten stay upstairs. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Like, you're 43.
43.
You're 43 years old.
43.
And I get, like, I put it to you like this. The house is big enough. I completely understand. I think people are going to end up, because of how just expensive things are, it's going to come to a point like that. But as a man, you got to make sure everybody has adequate space. You can't have a townhouse with you as a man and your mom. If things work out and you're like, yeah, come back to my place, and now your mom we stand in the hallway and I can do this and touch everybody's door. I gotta pee and take a shit in a bathroom that your mom is using, or maybe she has shit and I gotta smell that. What does this look like, sir? And you're 43.
It's 43.
Completely unacceptable. And see, that's the other part I'm trying to say. Like, at the end of the day, some people need to realize that you don't need to be out here.
You don't.
Like that.
You don't.
Like that. Now, I'm not saying everybody has to be perfect. Once again, was I perfect? No.
I'm definitely not perfect.
I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. I know my flaws. But I also know certain things that when you come to the table and say, I'm ready to date people, you got to be like, well, I don't know if having my mom in my crib is right. Like, because, okay, when I moved down here, I had to stay with mom. But that's temporary. In my mind, I'm here because I moved from another state and I'm starting over. He told you, like, yeah, me and my mom, like, we just chilling.
We watch movies all the time.
We watch movies because we don't go to the movies.
He said that. He's like, oh, yeah, me and my mom are going to watch stuff. I'm like, oh, okay.
At 43.
Or is he a mama's boy?
You got to be. Yeah. Oh, because who would want to stay with their mother this long?
Not me.
I'm 43.
I loved my mother to death, but there was no way.
I promise you. And maybe this is just me being, you know, male machismo, all that stuff. I don't see a problem. Like, let's say I had a boy and a girl. My daughter can stay with me for as long as she wants. I don't care. But my boy, at a certain age, you got to go. Penises don't belong. Because what do you look like? I'm trying to relax. Here you go, making eggs in my kitchen. It don't match like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, because the male energy in there is like, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at some point in time, I'm gonna have to look at you. Well, what are you gonna do? Because this is me and your mom. What are you gonna do? Right. So, like, when you're 43, well, mom, where can I help you go? Because staying with me and you're healthy is not an option. Because how do I bring people home and explain this? What am I? Because you're in the kitchen cooking, and it's like, oh, your mom came to visit. No, she lives here.
What?
Not the ad-libs, girl. Shut up, girl. Say what?
It's the first thing that's going to happen. Now, you got to explain why mom is here. Now, it could be a series of events. It could be a financial thing, all this thing. It could be a series of events. Don't get me wrong. But if that's the case, we shouldn't be in a townhouse because we need enough space.
Yes.
Right. Because what if mom wants to watch the TV downstairs and then now me and you downstairs and then now mom is upstairs? I'm like, well, when y'all leaving? When we leaving? Because, you know, the older you get, the less. Our mom is raw. Like, she didn't hold nothing back. And as you can see from the comments, Miss Lisa ain't holding nothing back from people. So it gets to an age where I'm going to tell you what's on my damn mind. So you live with that. And she had to tell you stinking because you don't wash. So now you living with your mom and you stink. You know what?
At 43.
At 43.
Yes. Yes.
So Lisa's going in.
It doesn't get better with age, y'all. It does not. It does not.
Ms. Lisa says, no one is perfect, but at least have yourself together, especially your mentals, before you jump out there trying to have a relationship with somebody.
Absolutely.
As a mom, how do I bring home someone and explain my grown-ass son lives with me? Right. That is crazy.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. But if mom wanted to date, it's like, well, here's my son. He's sitting here, funky.
Feet stinking, smelling like corn chips.
Spreading periodontal disease. Sitting
here smelling like corn chips. With Nickelodeon on, because you sound like a guy that watches Nickelodeon at 43 years old. I mean, because what are you doing? You can't explain that. Like, mom, would you bring me back something? Where y'all going? That's real baby boy-ish.
Yeah. Jody.
Yeah, and that's hilarious because Miss Lisa does have two sons, and one of them is very tall and big. I could not imagine him sitting on the couch and she brings somebody home. He's like, hey, what's up, y'all? What?
Get out.
What? You know what I'm saying? Like, what does that look like? And then he had the nerve to say, I'm so comfortable with how I'm living that I want to go out with you.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I come out with you, I got on what?
So he had like this dingy zip up hoodie and like
zip up hoodie.
Yes.
That's Jeffrey Dahmer. What color was it? Blue? Black?
No, it was like a dark green, like almost like an olive green, sort of.
Yeah, like an army color.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and then like this black, I guess like long sleeve top shirt thing or whatever. I don't know, and some baggy jeans. Yes.
Okay. Long sleeve t-shirt underneath.
Long sleeve shirts under short sleeve
shirts. Yeah, like what's wrong with this guy? Okay, go ahead.
And then like some baggy, pants or whatever. Baggy
pants.
But yeah, in a
hat.
Mm-hmm.
What type of hat did he have on?
Kind of like yours.
Kind of like mine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he had a baseball cap on.
Mm-hmm.
43. You're meeting this woman for the first time, and you have on a zip-up hoodie, a long sleeve tee, jeans, and what type of shoes?
I didn't look.
Couldn't even get that far, huh?
No. Mm-mm.
And we're going to what type of restaurant?
It's a sushi restaurant. It's Echasai.
And how do people look in this restaurant?
I mean, you can go up and look pretty normal, but I mean, if it's a date, you probably should.
Facial hair?
Yes.
Groomed?
Yeah.
You're going on a date.
Mm.
With somebody that you don't know.
Mm. It's me.
Just hello.
So then he went.
Girl, Ovi.
So this is first time meeting you. Did you have you seen him? But prior to this, like
yes, and that's why I was kind of like, "What's going on?" Because his pictures.
Are you comfortable with putting his picture out here on?
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. No.
Expose people.
No, I would never do situations, but I'm not gonna do that because I wouldn't want nobody to do that to me.
Ms. Lisa said, "Bad breath and body odor means it's over for me."
That's right. Well, he didn't stink on the date. He had cologne on, but when you disclosed to me that you only wash in the daytime and then you're going to bed with all of that day's funk and then you brush your teeth in the morning but not at night after you've eaten everything in the world, like immediately my mind starts thinking of a treatment plan where I'm like, okay, we got to clean. When's the last time you had a cleaning? Do you need a deep cleaning? How many cavities do you have? Do you need a root canal? What's going on?
You should work out a dinner plan for
in my mind, I'm thinking, I was like, oh no, what do you mean once a day? That is horrible.
Where was he from? Is he a native to North Carolina?
From Connecticut.
Okay, thank
Fits.
Connecticut.
Fits. He's a northerner. It fits. We got to look. There's a look about us that's kind of at times it could be, not too polished.
Right. Yeah.
We'll say it that way.
Yeah.
Yins guys, you one of them type of people. Yins. Yeah.
Sometimes we can be.
I just have an issue with the mom thing.
I know. I see. Not the body. The fact that we're not washing.
Because I can get you the soap. We can talk about.
I am not going to teach a grown man how to wash.
No. I'm saying I can get you that, and then hey, you like this smell, and all that. We can find creative ways to make sure your ass is in that shower. But we cannot get rid of mom. What the hell? Because the tone of my crib is important to my dating.
Understandable.
Tone of my crib is important to my dating. Like, it made me feel tremendously good when my ex-wife and I broke up, and she came to the house and stood at the door, and it like caught her for a minute because my crib was comfortable, smelled good, food was cooking. You went, bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? But now, how do I do that? And then mom's flushing the toilet, coming down the stairs, talking about, who's here? You got company? Oh, let me go back upstairs. I'm sorry.
Okay. Nah, you gotta go to a nursing home.
A nursing home? Oh,
yeah, I don't know.
Be all right. Somebody taking care of.
I don't know about putting
nursing home.
Let's find what's those older communities?
Yeah, the 50+ communities.
Miss Lisa says she starts at the shoes and goes up. His mama didn't tell him to dress to impress. Clearly, that was the other.
No.
See, I was going there, Miss Lisa. So then now your mom's not even helping you because this is how you showed up for a date. You're awkward. And so then that's one of those awkward situations.
Yeah. I very much picked up on the fact. Hey, I like Fig Newtons. Now you wait just a damn minute.
He eats fig Newtons.
Give me some strawberry, raspberry things. Don't fuck them up. Put them in the microwave for about 5 seconds.
He eats that. He eats.
There's nothing wrong with fig Newtons.
Vanilla wafers, plain.
Oh.
Yeah, animal crackers, shit like that.
I can't talk
He
like it.
Hating.
Odie, you're not a 43-year-old man.
I might be a 43-year-old woman. Like animal crackers and cosmic
And
brownies.
peanuts.
And peanuts. Pecans. And all of
Cosmic brownie.
I do. I love
Ain't
it.
nothing but sugar.
It is. But it's so good.
I just don't know, guys. I just have a problem with this 43-year-old man, and this is your presentation, and you wanted to go on a date like this.
Yes. And with me. I'm just saying, let's just keep that there. Me. And your profile did not display that. Like his profile, clean cut, he had I mean, it was still like street gear or whatever, but it was still like, okay.
It's Connecticut.
He dressed like a northerner. I'm like, okay, I would expect that type, but for you to show up on the date that way, like
So how would you have liked him to show up? Oh boy.
how would I like him to show up?
Yeah, so when a guy comes in, what impresses you about like, what makes you say, both of y'all, O-U and O? When you look at a guy and he's, let's say you met at a location and then he walks through the door, what would you say or what makes you go, okay?
I am opposite of Miss Lisa. I'm looking at facial hair first and hair. Because if you're groomed well, then I'm like, okay, you take care of yourself. You take pride of yourself. Take pride in yourself. Clothes wise, I'm not too hard on men because any guy that I've dated, I've always kind of had to like nudge him in the direction of like, let's try this opposed to what you got on right now. Not that it's terrible, but let's up your game a little bit. But like I said, I'm just looking for, are you washing? Are you grooming yourself properly? Do you smell good? Right. See, do you smell good? Now, I don't want you showing up, with your stuff wrinkled, dingy, nothing hanging off of you. At least let it fit properly, and definitely don't come in here looking like no country bumpkin. But like I said, that's stuff that can be fixed. But if you're coming in here with dirty shoes or looking like you just walked off a construction site or like you rolled out of bed, we got problems. We got problems.
Okay, that's fair. Oh,
I'm iffy. I really am. One day I might like it, one day I might not. I definitely enjoy a nice smile. I definitely
girl them teeth.
Jesus. Okay.
See.
I definitely like, making sure that he smells good. Not really too crazy on dress. I mean, as long as it looks good on him, I don't care if it's real or fake, to be completely honest. And then height. I really enjoy height. Other than that, that's pretty much what I look.
So you wouldn't date a guy that's 5'2", 5'3"?
Obi. I'm 5 foot. Girl, I want to climb him like a tree. I cannot climb you.
Climbing is 5'9" for you, girl.
I know. I like it. I like 6 foot better.
Even 5'7".
So you wouldn't. So would you 5'5"? Getting there?
Yeah, I'm getting there. We gotta see how the chemistry goes because soon as
a little couple.
Right? No, because then we're gonna make shorter babies. Walking around with little midgets around here. No.
Ms. Lisa says even street gear can look nice. Be clean and neat, well put together.
Yeah, it's just be put together.
And smiling and smelling good and have nice teeth.
And take care of yourself. Have pride in yourself. Like when you look at yourself in the mirror, like we talked about yesterday with Miss Verna, look at yourself in the mirror and be like, damn, I look good. And if you're not saying that, you're just like, I look all right. Then don't be out here trying to date. Feel good about yourself. Right? And I don't know if some of these guys really feel good about themselves.
I don't think they do.
I don't
think they do.
And don't use me to try to make you feel good about yourself. Because I can tell you right now, I am not trying to start off and be anybody's nurse, mother, cheerleader, healthcare provider. No. Get it together.
I get it. Yeah. I was just asking, because these are unfortunate dating tales. And so, you need to hear what you guys are going through. It's pretty rough.
Let me tell you something. Many of y'all that got something on me, go ahead and talk about it.
What do you mean?
If somebody who is watching, who I've dated before, would like to tell a story, I think I'm a good time.
Listen, I'm a menace. Don't piss me off.
This nigga said I'm a thug.
What? I am a
Okay,
menace.
Tupac.
It don't take too much to turn me off anyway. Like for real, it really don't take too much to turn me off. So
Yeah.
once I see that, I'm like, yeah, I'm good.
Oh yeah, you cut niggas off. I don't like the way you choose. Well, damn. Oh, like, give him a chance.
And it's been like that too.
Well,
Like,
okay, well that's good.
Bread over here.
So in the single world right now, what are the tools? What are you guys using? How are y'all meeting people? How are men approaching y'all? Are they approaching y'all? Do you have people in your DMs?
Yes, there's
You do?
definitely people in the DM.
So how do they approach this situation? Like,
Corny.
corny?
They corny.
What's corny to you?
Hey, yo, what's up? Oh yeah, how you doing? Well, not the how you doing part, but oh yeah, here's my number. Maybe we can link up. No, because you need to give me an opportunity to really get to know you before giving me your information.
Mm-hmm.
How do you know I want your number? How do you know I'm going to give you my number?
Right.
No. Let's start with the small conversation, get to know me, ask me what my favorite color is. Simple stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then if I decide that we want to take it outside of that chat, then cool. Then I will give you my number. But like these niggas bold. Like one man sent me his address and everything.
Whoa.
Do you think I'm gonna pull up?
You were just supposed to pull up?
I don't know what he was on with.
Some of these guys, I'm like, are y'all not afraid of being like robbed? Or like
or something.
Like, just to put your address out there, you don't know me
At all.
Like, what if I'm like homeboy that's out here trying to catch a case and I got your address, I wait for you to leave and then boom, I'm in your house.
What if you're a lady boy?
Oh.
That happens. That happens. Like
I don't have time.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Jesus, take the
like
wheel.
you know what I mean? Like I don't understand what's going on out here.
I don't. Communication skills are lacking and comprehension is lacking as well. And I don't think people really know what to say. So they're just like, let me just throw this Hail Mary out here in hopes that somebody will be like, sure, this is awesome. Because the conversation is lacking. And that's what I'm starting to find out for me, because I'm going through dating apps because I work remote and then I'm here. So I don't really have the opportunity to meet anybody. And then even when I travel for work, most of the times I'm coming across men that are already married and they're white. So that's a whole other thing.
Already married men that are white?
On dating apps.
No. When I'm traveling for work. Yeah. No, on dating apps. No, dating apps, I run into a lot of couples who are asking for a third. So that's a whole nother thing. But yes, that happens a lot. Yeah, that happens a lot. But I have no choice but to either hope that it happens organically. I'm just, walking through an airport that maybe friends and family might introduce me to someone, or I have to do the whole dating app thing. But the conversation is lacking so much that most of the time you don't even make it to the date because people don't know how to just have a simple conversation.
Sure don't.
And that's sad.
So I was scrolling because that is terrible. But I got one that's even worse than what you guys are talking about. This young lady, she was on our show before. Her
Don't put her name on.
Oh, okay, I won't. I wanted her to tell the story, but we don't have it. We don't have it hooked up because she said she would have told the story. So maybe one day she will. But she got on a dating app, started talking to a guy, and then all of a sudden he admitted that he wanted to commit suicide. And then she posted it and said, "Y'all, what should I do?" And we, because I did, was like, kind of laughed, like, "Are you serious?" She's like, "Yeah, like he's telling me right now
Why are you on a dating app?"
Right. And that's what she was saying, like he's on a dating app and now he's confessing that he wants to commit suicide.
Maybe he was doing that out of attention.
I was about to say, I feel like that might be out of attention.
Is this the game? Is this where we're at?
Because there's way too many resources out here, first of all, for people who have those thoughts.
I done told you about Black men therapy and resources.
But so then you want to put that on to somebody that you're potentially dating? Like I would have unmatched so fast. Right. No.
Oh, by the way, as Lisa said, even men her age lack communication skills.
Yeah.
What is okay? So once again, we got to get. What we have to do is we have to do an unfortunate dating event. We have to have some single men who are also in there because I need to understand the single man logic. I haven't been single in quite some time, and I see that times are changing because everybody either wants to be Kevin Samuels Or everybody wants to be super emotional and make it seem like what's good for you is good for me and eye for an eye, which I don't believe that. I don't believe in that logic of what do you bring to the table, and I hate that conversation.
Oh, I had a guy argue me down about that because I told him, I said, I don't like for people to ask me that. Like, obviously there's something over here that you like. So what do you mean? And I'm like, there's ways of asking someone, about themselves without you just automatically saying, well, what do you bring to the table? I'm like, well, what? Like, what are you looking for?
Right.
Yeah, what is it that you're looking for? And if I'm asking you about certain qualities or hobbies or interests and things like that, I would think that eventually those things would start to uncover without you having to ask, what do you bring to the table? Well, nigga, first of all, you must think that I'm fine because you in my damn DMs.
Okay.
I also find it that the what do you bring to the table conversation is had or actually can be answered over time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You don't even have to ask that question.
No.
You'll be able to find out through
just
Action.
general
time,
questions. Yeah.
like just time and conversation and finding out somebody lives with their mom. Like, that over time. I can see like, oh, you don't really bring anything to the table.
And I did realize that. That's why I was like, this isn't going to work. And like you said, that was one of the reasons. The fact that he had a sedentary lifestyle that didn't really sit well with me, no pun intended. And then hygiene. I'm like, I'm not going to bring you around my people because my people, we tell jokes.
Okay.
And you going to embarrass me and you out here with your breath funky or you not smelling right?
Don't do it. That's why I keep warning these niggas like, oh, your sister, don't do it because I'm going to be the first person to talk about you. Now, if you would have brought Dusty Dave, I'd have been like, we can't do better than Dusty Dave. Like, and you're 43, bro. 43. You're older than me. And this is the presentation.
Right.
Dusty Dave.
Right. There's
the
no way.
The last brother she brought around me, I clowned the dude to his face. Like, ain't nobody this nice, bro. This is lame.
That's the one I'm about to apologize
man,
to. I'm sorry, baby.
Like, nobody's this nice,
Come
bro.
home to mommy.
Nah. Terrible.
Because our little bit of time we had together was good.
Terrible. No, it ain't that.
Hey, it's that season.
I'm because I'm telling you, you might be seeing them again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know I talk shit, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It ain't that bad out there. I'll help. Sure? I'll go for it. I'll find somebody first. Because here's the thing, and there's another part. Ain't nobody as soon as I seen somebody be that nice, like it's almost like a skit from SNL. Nigga opened up car door. Mm-hmm. Nigga opened up the restaurant door. Mm-hmm. Nigga pulled out the seat.
Mm-hmm. Bought me whatever I wanted.
Nigga. So then
there's more to the story.
There's way more to the story. Yeah. So then as I scout this, right? Because my mother, God rest her soul, she's there and she all cheesy because she think, oh, look, my daughter done found somebody. I'm sitting across from the nigga and I'm looking at the nigga and I can say, and in my mind I said, ain't nobody this nice. Something's up. So then, joke was it was a he joke when he, how many checks do we got? Checkers on him. And I flat out said it because I wanted to see what type of nigga you was. I'm chin checking you right now. Because a real nigga be like, well, nigga, I got that.
Right.
Because I've done it.
Not me. I ain't get it.
She's seen it. I have done it. All right. I got the whole damn table. What you talking about?
Right.
This nigga, yeah. Well, we're gonna split this check this time. This nigga here. So then the nigga get up. Because we had a diner. It ain't like we had 5-star. We had a diner. I peeped that.
Right.
Cornball. Then we get up, pull out the chair, open the door again, open the car door. So then my mother calls me. What do you think? Yeah, cheesy. And then when I gave my opinion, I said, nope, something's wrong. What do you mean? You should want this for your sister. You should want this for your sister. Well, Mom, I'm telling you, you should want this for your sister. You should want that's how your sister's supposed to be treated.
And should.
I said, I get it. But nobody is that nice. Nobody.
And he wasn't.
And to be that nice, there is something. This was my exact quote. There is something he's hiding. Mm-hmm. Because all my life I've been around niggas. I've listened to all the tales. I've seen every nigga be nice. I've seen niggas be dirtbags. I've seen it all.
Right.
So when I'm sitting down looking at a nigga be this nice, because you can't keep that up.
Mm-hmm.
And then
The one thing I'm telling you is that when you start seeing when you see or date guys and they go straight to the moon,
Mm-hmm.
the first thing I'm thinking is you got to keep that shit up, because now that's the expectation.
Exactly.
And then when you don't do it, the first thing that somebody would say is, well, why aren't you doing that anymore?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Because you set the bar so high, where you going to go from here?
That part.
So when I seen it, the first thing I said was, too nice, something's wrong. There's something wrong, because any man knows I can't keep, because I'm going to forget that door.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to forget that chair one time, or one day I may not even feel like doing it. But because I'm doing it now as if this is just my normal,
Right.
it's going to be expected. And then when it doesn't happen, it's going to be like chin scratching, like, why ain't you doing it no more?
What you got going on?
So I can get some of it, right? Like maybe because we're going out to somewhere special, I grab that door.
Mm-hmm.
When you got a nice dress on, I open that car door because I don't want to get your dress caught in the door, nothing like that. You sit down.
Right.
We went to a diner. We went to a goddamn chicken and waffle diner, and you opening all the doors.
we had a good time. We had a time last night. Girl, them fucking 4 months was heaven. And that shit turned faster than the damn merry-go-round.
It did good and hell well did. I know good and hell well it did, because you can't keep that up.
Can I get them 4 months back, baby? If I come back.
No.
You got to, we need an extended stay. Get your shit together. You got a little
can't.
coming.
But to his point, he had a lot internally that he needed to deal with. He never should have been dating at all. So he was overcompensating because he knew, now, like you said, I can't keep this up. Because mentally,
keep it up.
I can't keep
It's
this
pressure.
up. You know?
That's pressure.
So, and it's one of those things where it's
pressure.
like, look, like, don't introduce me to something that you can't, you can't continue to do.
My
Right.
first date was a walk around the lake. Walk. That's it. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk, walk,
Get to know
each other.
What's your favorite?
Yeah, how you doing? What's your dreams? The hell?
How you doing?
Yeah, we walking. The hell? We gonna go that route, because if I set the tone so high, then I don't want to disappoint you by not being able to maintain that.
Now, that wasn't the first date.
No, it's not the first date, but it's the first time you meeting like brother and all that.
Mm-hmm.
When you start meeting other people in the family, there's an etiquette to this shit. You know what I'm saying? And most men don't have to worry about that etiquette because most men are gone. Mm-hmm. And you're not meeting dad, or they may not have a brother, or the cousin, he do so much crazy shit. You know this nigga, you be like, nigga, I seen you. So it discredits him. You know what I'm saying? But when you meet a guy the first time, there's certain things that's on the table, like eye contact. His eye contact was terrible. Every time I look this nigga down, he looked down.
Oh no!
Trying to make it like he was eating. You ain't that hungry. I'm talking to you. He put eye contact to my mother. You see what I'm saying? Like, so then now that's telling me right now, I'm not one of those guys, alpha male, all that stuff. I'm saying there's a man etiquette.
Right.
When there's another man here, there's an etiquette where when you and I are talking, it's here.
Right.
And you can sense when, something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Like, if my daughter ever did it, like brought a guy around, I'll be able to tell, like, nah, he's a chump. Why? Because he can't make eye contact with me, or he can't hold a conversation, or his posture, I make him uneasy. Mm-hmm. When you see that, that's when you know there's some bitch assness going on around here.
That's why I'm very selective of who I bring around, because I'm like, I know this nigga gonna rip on me. Like, is this who you brought? This nigga's
And then
whack.
when she did,
like,
I got cussed out because everybody's like, he's so nice. I'm like, he's full of shit. And then I got the call after everything broke out. I was the last nigga to know. You was right. I was. In the inside, I'm like, told you, nigga. But on the outside, you got to be like, well, okay, what happened? In the inside, I'm like, I told you this nigga wasn't shit. Because ain't shit niggas can't hide for long.
Yeah.
They can't. Ain't shit niggas can't hide for long. That's why they're trying to get shit out the table. Get it out right now. What do you bring to the table? Because you're taking out the courting part of it. You're trying to cut straight to the chase. Mm-hmm. Because if I'm a man, what's my rush? What do I care about what you bring to the table? I hate hearing that shit. The one thing, when everybody talking about Steve and Steve Harvey and being all that, one thing he did say in his interview with Shannon Sharp, as a man, why is that a focal point of what the hell you bring to the table? What part of the game has that ever been?
Please ask these guys, because it's definitely something that is on the dating apps, what they'll put on. And then you have guys who are cussing people out. Don't come on here, acting a certain type of way. Whoa, you're angry. I need you to take all this down, go breathe, go take a yoga class, think about some things, meditate, and come back. Do some black guy thinking time. Skip a rock, do that, and then come back. But there's a lot of angry, unsettled people who are just looking for something that they never received. And it's sad.
On social media, I get dragged because I don't co-sign with some of the behaviors or words that these men say on social media. Because like I said it in one of those, I think Fresh and Fit, they typecast the type of women that they talk to. You talk to women who are looking for that type of guy. You know what I'm saying? The guy that's going to pay all bills and all that. You're looking for that. Mm-hmm. So it makes you sound shallow. When we start talking about bills later on down the line, first of all, us combining bills, talking about bills, you know how far down the line that conversation is?
Yeah.
We got a lot. I got to make sure you're even mentally stable to have anything before we start talking about combining bills.
Because do you even have a house to live in?
Well, Chiquita knew I didn't have one. Bless her heart. I swear to God, I love her. Smooches and smooches and smooches. Because I didn't have one. But I'll work. See, that's the one thing that I think a lot of these other men don't realize. Your shortcomings come with your effort. Like if you can show that I got this handled, or
this nigga hounded me for them damn John Legend tickets.
Yeah, I needed those tickets. I needed the tickets. Like, so this is when she worked at iHeart. I needed those John Legend tickets because that was my date. I'm gonna take her out on a date, but I gotta be on a budget because shit ain't right. I'm gonna move down here and I'm trying to get my money right, but I found a lady that I like, and that's where I tell ladies, and I try to, preach this to women. Men who really F with you will make the extra effort, and you'll see it, and it won't be a burden on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it becomes a burden, and that's when you're just like, well, what do you got going on? There's something not being told, because our goal is to not make you feel our stress. If we make you feel our stress, then we're the niggas that's waiting for income tax season. Let me flip your income tax. Them.
Yeah, kids. Let me put your kids on my tax.
Let me flip your income tax.
Speaking of, can I get a kid?
Because those niggas out there.
They're making a social security number.
Baby,
the
way they about to rape me.
I just don't understand these guys, man. I promise you, I just don't. And I feel bad because women who then speak up become the problem.
Yes.
I feel also men, addressing men, because women have been able to level the playing field as far as, having their shit together and not being so dependent. It's not up to them to change how they move. It's up to us to adjust. You can't have archaic mindsets when you're dealing with somebody who has been taught to get their shit. Like, get your shit together. Like, what do you want? You want a woman who don't have an education, or you want a woman who ain't working? That speaks to you, because what the is she supposed to do all day?
And that is something that I'm finding out too, where there are some guys that will come across and it's like, well, I got all this, I do this, and I'm like, well, wait, I had a life before I met you. So what am I supposed to do? Just be like, oh, let me quit my job. Let me stop my small, my business, and, just sit here and wait on you hand and foot. Like, that's not how this works. Like, I worked my ass off. So what are we doing here? Why can't we just figure out something where we can work together, where I can still maintain my identity and my goals and my livelihood, and you do the same? Right.
Like this is the argument that for me and my Big Mouth podcast, the guy who runs it on there, we had this argument at work, because I told him, as a girl dad, I have 3 daughters. I am not going to be a guy who tells them to wait for anybody for anything, because guess what? It may never come. This is not Sleeping Beauty. So you're telling me you would expect me to tell my daughter to just lay there and wait for Prince Charming to come, and save her. What? What does that look like? Like what in today's society, what does that look like? The
Then you get yelled at. Ain't nobody saving you. Ain't nobody paying your bills. I was going to say the damsel in distress thing. Then now she's being ostracized because she can't pay her bills. So you're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. Right. I really feel bad because the mindset is geared from social media, and it's now a creature that is like, instead of figuring out what you really like, you're being told this is what you should like. And every relationship has its ebb and flow. Nothing is even 50-50. Some days it's 80-20, some days it's 90-10. And I don't get why a man would come to the table expecting this out the gate. Like,
I don't even know if I trust you yet. You want what?
I don't understand it.
I don't even know your middle name. And you want what?
I don't understand it. And I don't know, like, and I'm not the world's greatest manly man. Like, I'm not that type of dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hate when people get into that alpha male talk, all that shit.
It doesn't exist.
It doesn't.
And people don't realize the alpha wolf walks behind everybody. Everybody make it like he's in the front. Nope. The alpha wolf literally walks behind everybody to make sure all women, children, and sick are taken care of. So then now when you say that alpha shit, do you really mean that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm an alpha male. Do you? Do you mean that? Do you?
Or are you just the follower?
Yeah. Are you
the shepherd?
Yeah. You're in the pack, my guy. You know how many niggas claiming that shit because nobody wants that shit. Yeah. Anyway, off my soapbox because I get tired. There's this dude that everybody's following, No Fugazi.
Oh, I don't know.
He has a No Fugazi. His podcast is called No Fugazi. You know all he does is he tears these low self-esteem women to shreds.
Is that the light-skinned guy
with glasses and braids?
Yeah, I seen that corny dude.
Yeah, he's corny. Oh my god! And you should see how men are praying. Yeah, he's right. He's right. That is it's molding y'all mind for unrealistic expectation because no two people are the same.
Right.
So when I meet this woman, he was talking to a specific woman or he talks to specific women, and that is for them. When I meet somebody else, it's not going to be the same thing.
Correct.
So the best thing for me to do is have my shit together.
Please.
So when I do open my mouth, I know what I'm saying. I know I washed. I know I don't live with my mom.
I know I brush my teeth.
I know I brushed my teeth.
I'm not making a drug deal.
I'm not making a drug deal.
I'm not breaking into people's house.
I'm not breaking into nobody's house. I'm the height I said I was.
Yes, please. Please make that a thing. Please. If you are 5'9", be 5'9". Don't show up being 5'7", because like I keep telling people, we can tell. Like I'm 5'6". So if you're 5'9", I should not be looking at you eye to eye.
Especially with heels on.
Come on. Like, what are we talking about? Like, and do you think people are stupid? Like when they see you in person, they're not going to notice? Like that to me is like, this is already off on a bad note because you're lying to me. Don't lie to me.
I might have to keep the ruler in my purse just so I can stand on that wall.
Right, right.
Bring out the tape measure.
Goodness. Don't lie. You are the height that you are, because if I meet a guy that's 5'9", I am totally fine with 5'9" height because you're still taller than me.
Yeah.
But when you sit here and say that you're 5'9" and you showing up as 5'7", don't get mad at the woman because she's like, yeah, nah. You just lied to her.
Yeah.
What are we talking about? That's like me saying, oh, I'm a size 4, but then I show up and I'm all of a size 16. You would be pissed. What are we doing? Don't do that. Don't, guys, do not do that. Don't do that. Oh, that when I tell you that burns my mother flipping grits.
I thought you were about to say biscuit. You know what really jams my block?
You're such a hooker. Yes, jams my block.
I get it. I don't, like I said, I don't know, man. And I feel sorry that a lot of women, especially black women, are going through this. Because the whole idea of like passport bros, I think that shit's corny. I think elevating other, especially being black, elevating other nationalities of women as if it's easier, I think that is whack.
Yeah.
I can tell you for a fact, I know people who date outside their race and they go through pure D hell. A person, whoever it is, no matter white or black, will give you hell. That's just who the person is.
Right.
So, you know, I feel like people need to, if they start knowing themselves a little bit better, just a little bit better, we can stop some of these conversations that we see on social media, because these conversations are just trash.
Yeah.
They're trash.
And but can we get back to just having good conversation? That's all.
Please.
Like really good conversation. And I'm not going to sit here and toot my own horn, even though if I want to, fuck it. But as a woman where I do a lot on my own.
Cracked.
Oh, yeah.
Not you.
It's the screen protector.
Oh, okay.
I treat this phone so bad.
I'm sorry.
That's me.
I feel like everybody with an iPhone, their phone's always cracked.
They are.
But go ahead.
But when you have a lot going on, you have your own thing. Cracked.
Mm. Go ahead.
You have your own thing and a lot going on. Sometimes you just want somebody that you can just talk to.
Right.
You know, but you can sit here and be like, oh, I make 6 figures. I drive this. Yeah. But where's your heart? Where's your mind? How are you? Are you at peace with yourself?
No.
You know, and if you don't have any of those things, then what are we talking about? Can you make me laugh? Because that is how Too Good nigga got me. He made me laugh.
He's
hard.
Oh, ass nigga. It's 8:00.
He made me laugh. That's all I know.
No
Laugh
thing.
hard. So
Yeah, you do a good job of hiding some of the guys that you date. If I ever,
because they don't make it. They
if
don't
I
make
ever
it.
see this nigga again,
Come on, baby.
I promise you that nigga won't see another day.
Come on,
promise
baby.
We need the little church boom boom. That nigga won't see another day.
Listen.
Cause that nigga was so lame.
I'm tired of struggling. Come on home, baby.
You
I
gonna
make them
keep
grits just like you like.
You gonna keep struggling with his ass.
I make them grits just like you like.
Because is he still on your social media? I hope he's watching.
No.
Nigga, stop being lame. All of y'all, like straight up, stop being lame. Stop following these Kevin Samuel niggas. Stop it. And just learn you. That's it. Once you learn you, then you'll know what you take and what you can't take.
Absolutely.
And it's okay to say no to some people. Don't
And
be that pressed on booty.
And then also with women, stop having unrealistic expectations of some of these men because it's not fair.
Please.
Especially if you yourself aren't on that level.
I know that's right.
You know, like, come on, because I'm meeting some women where it's like, oh, he need to have this, but girl, wait a minute, you got a whole roommate and you making payments on a wig. So what we talking about?
And your mattress is on the floor.
Hello.
Okay.
Wait, now let's
You
see.
scamming other people just to get your bills paid. Like, okay, Joanne,
Yeah.
sit down somewhere.
You saving grease on the stove.
Right. Goodness. Just saying.
You saving grease on the stove.
It goes both ways here.
You got a fish grease pan. You got the chicken grease pan.
And stop expecting someone to take care of you when you just met them, because it goes back to the conversation of you don't know this man. So to sit here and say, oh, well, you going to fly me out to do what? Like, if this man does something to you, if he sexually assaults you or rape you, you put yourself in a horrible predicament or situation because you don't know this man from a can of paint. Stop doing that just to be on social media talking about I got flued out. To where and with whom?
And that comes with
So
an
under the
expectation.
bridge,
Ain't
where she
nobody,
gonna be?
Right.
ain't nobody
Messing
flying you
around.
nowhere for free.
Hello.
It comes with a price.
Hello. Hello. That's another dating story that we want to
It
tell.
is. Today was a good thirsty Thursday.
Yeah, well, without any drinks, yes.
Yeah. Well, next time we'll have drinks, or maybe we can have drinks tomorrow. I still have those bottles from the beach.
Ooh, the one that starts with a D.
Yeah.
Yes.
The
that's-
Serno.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was about to put a lot of syllables in.
Yeah. No,
I was like, this is Sirianio.
They don't. They don't sponsor us, so we're not gonna keep dropping their name. But yeah. So what's tomorrow? Do we?
Sex and Van.
We have our shit. So there's some people watching right now. I'm telling you right now. Tomorrow you ain't gonna want to miss it because it's been a while since I've been on her show with her,
It has.
and so tomorrow I'm gonna be on the show with our sex educator,
Miss Tyrannikia Chappelle.
Miss Chappelle, And I'm telling you now, me and her, when we get together, it's gonna be some shit talked.
Oh yeah.
You ain't gonna want to stop this one, because I'm gonna be nice though and let her get her content for her show.
And she has a guest.
But we're gonna have some damn fun tomorrow. And it's Friday. It's been a hell of a week. We're gonna have fun tomorrow. Please make sure you tune in tomorrow to Miss Chappelle and the Sex Unbanned segment
at 7 p.m.
At 7 p.m. It'll be a hoot, because me and her always argue. Never fails.
And we will try to be on time.
Wait, yeah. Oh shit. Yeah.
Because our
sound and shit don't be right,
y'all. Don't be treating
if
us
y'all
right.
Understand how hard we be trying to struggle to get
I was
y'all
about to
this
give
show.
up today. Like, fuck it.
No, we can't give up. People are waiting. We got viewers, which is nice. I appreciate everybody viewing. And
engaging and commenting. We appreciate
everybody staying with us for this time. That helps us a lot. And then at any time, please like and share. And give us something about tomorrow, something positive. Give us something to go out on.
Tomorrow is my little baby's birthday, Aaliyah. She's my little cousin, but she's like a niece for me or whatever. And she's going to be 12.
Well, happy birthday. We'll make sure we say happy birthday tomorrow.
Are you going to be joining us tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Tomorrow's going to be crazy. I got to get another man in here. I'll be outnumbered.
Estrogen.
I'll be. Kim, give us something positive for tomorrow. What can we look forward to?
If you see someone doesn't have a smile, give them yours.
Can I get yours now? Because I know if I go deal with them kids tomorrow, it ain't gonna happen, because of them damn kids. I get tired of y'all kids. Do I have anything positive for tomorrow? I don't yet. I don't.
It's a new day.
So I was about to say, let's go basic, man. So as long as we wake up and we can put our toes down, because some of us don't have 10. If we can put our toes down and just stand up and take a deep breath and say thank you, we already won.
Hello.
And then start your day off with some drops from our healing consultant.
Absolutely.
This is TDS Radio, our voice, our culture. We love everybody who tuned in today. Y'all have a good rest of your night and see you tomorrow. Bye.